Omar's over there doing the dishes. Ready?
Sure.
It's already begun.
It's already started?
I've already started it. So, you live around here?
Oh, you know.
Hi.
Around.
This is Omar and Bender. They're my roommates. And we're here for Easy Update. What have you been up to these days?
Oh,
we haven't
you
talked to
know.
you in a long time.
Things. Yeah, you know, it's been super busy.
Yeah,
At opposite times.
that's true. I haven't been here at all when you've been around mostly.
Yeah, you don't have a traditional job.
That's true. I
So
don't at all.
You stay in the dark all day and then leave at the night.
Yep. I'm your classic vampire. Is this the kind of programs that you do at FunHaus? He works at FunHaus. He used to work at Game Trailers, if you recall. You may or may not know that. This is Omar de Armas and Bender. Bender's his dog. Look at this. I've changed the side of my hair. I've like flipped it to the right now. That's weird. You just got a haircut today.
What do you do on one of these things?
Everybody always asks me that. Must be because I don't plan anything. And we just hang out.
Hanging out for us is just sitting here watching TV.
That's true. We'll actually have to... This will be the most that you and I have spoken to each other in months. Like, actually. Already, I think we've crossed that threshold. Omar and I have a very special relationship.
It works.
Built on tolerance.
Just barely.
You saw a bit of this house last episode with Elise. You will see Elise every damn day.
Yeah, I do, but I don't get to talk to her that often, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Same with Dawn. I see Dawn every day now, too.
Not fair.
But...
Is he ever on camera at FunHaus?
Sometimes. He's been a couple times, yeah.
I hope he still doesn't follow anyone on Twitter.
He doesn't. That was
Beautiful.
a topic of conversation the other day.
That's beautiful.
Because they were putting his name into... he was in some video, and they were putting his Twitter thing in there for recognition and stuff. And they're like, what's your Twitter? And then he said the Nasacopa. And they're like, you don't follow anybody. And then he just took his headphones off and turned. He's like, yeah, that's peculiar, huh?
God, Don is the greatest person who ever lived. Elise and James ran into me after I went and saw The Nice Guys last night. And they poked my butt. And then I said, oh, hey. And then it was weird because then it was one of those things where I was in my friend group and then they were standing like off to the side and I was like trying to be in both, you know? And then I was like, what did you see? And they were like, X-Men. And I was like, come over here. But then two of the other people were like, we're going to take off. And then it all fell apart. And then they left and then I stood there awkwardly for like 2 minutes and then I left.
I'm sure Elise didn't help with that awkwardness at all.
No, not a bit. I saw X-Men just now. It's midnight right now. You may be able to see the microwave. It's 12:13.
I was sleeping.
Omar was asleep when I got home. I was about to punk you. I was gonna go in and shoot a video of you saying like we were supposed to do an episode, but Omar's asleep. But then I came out and you were sitting up as though you'd seen a ghost or something.
Yeah, I don't know what woke me up. Something must have made a noise.
Bender came in and turned the lights on.
Oh.
X-Men, like, I don't understand the hate. It's bad, but it's not any worse than any of the other ones.
Is it...
Like, it was fine. There were actually, like, the first half was, like, actually kind of cool, because, like, it's just kind of, like, fun seeing people tooling around, and nothing really happens.
Well, you just mentioned that you saw James and Lisa, that they saw it. He likened to the movie is good, but the script is really bad.
Yeah.
So, like...
The dialogue is horrible.
Like, it was written by... He said it was, like, some, like, basement fan wrote the script. Like, it was all the things that some nerdy superfan would want the characters to say, but not what a movie should be.
Yeah. What is weird about it is that several times in the movie, if you see it, look for this. Several times in the movie, someone will say a thing, and then someone else will say essentially the same thing back to them, just in like a different order. It's very weird.
Because that's comedy now.
But it's not even meant, it's like sentimental. It's like, I wish I could remember specifically the example, but like, someone says something to Mystique, and then she says almost the same thing, with a few of the same words, back to them, just kind of in reversed order. But like, not changing the meaning. It's just the same, it's very weird. It happens like 3 other times. Like, pretty much anything that anyone says.
Because that would be weird, because she can mirror people. Maybe she's mirroring dialogue, too.
Whoa, meta. What you been playing these days?
Just that Overwatch.
Overwatch. I knew the answer to that question before I asked it.
And
our
Doom.
computers are right next to each other. You still on Doom, huh?
I like it.
Really?
It's really fun, yeah.
Oh, I'd imagine people would get sick of it.
No, I think it's only going to get more interesting, too, with all the snap map stuff.
Because you can just build whatever you want, right?
Yeah, and people are already building really crazy things.
I want to see Don build some stuff.
Don's working on it.
Oh my god. I might buy that game just to play whatever Don makes.
He bought it and is doing snap map without having played the game at all.
He's never going to play that game. He's only going to do snap map.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So...
Like, I would be shocked if he ever plays the actual game.
But the single player is really fun. It's
really?
It's like classically Doom, but modern.
That's what I've heard. Yeah, it's like it feels like Doom.
Yeah, it feels like Doom should be just like the Wolfenstein game that came out 2 years ago.
Yeah, New Order or whatever.
Yeah, that was a modern interpretation of Wolfenstein, the way that Wolfenstein should be. This is a modern Doom, the way Doom should have been made.
Nice. Did you ever play that Strafe game that had the like really funny 80s style commercial? Where the computer is like, the game is so intense that it like blows up everybody that plays it.
I remember the commercial. No, I don't think I played the game.
Yeah, I never played it either. Oh god. I was kind of just doing this as an experiment to see what would happen if we did an episode when we're both exhausted. Seems like this
you
is
just
about
pick a topic and you just go.
what would happen. I pick a topic?
Yeah, you pick a topic and you go.
Are you suggesting that's what we do, or are you saying that's what I normally do?
What do we normally do? What do you mean?
On the show.
No,
An easy update.
What you normally do is nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I'm glad you watched the show.
You just, if you like are wondering what to do, you just pick a thing and you go with it. Like movies.
You tell me how to make videos?
Yeah.
You tell me how to make videos? You become a tube lord, now you know best?
Now.
He's a tube lord now.
I've got almost 10,000 Twitter followers.
I'm still stuck at 9,000.
Your fans hate you.
I might be over 9,000. I think what it is I found the 9,000 that give a shit. And then that's it. My skin got all dry in that movie theater. Dang it, X-Men.
So it's bad, huh?
No. I mean, I don't know. I went in because everyone said it was hot garbage. So I went in expecting to hate it. Like, expecting it to be terrible. And so I had a great time. You know? I mean, like, it's very weird. It's a very weird movie. It's like, there are no stakes. It's one of those things where, like, it's the apocalypse, but it doesn't feel like anything matters.
Did the guy look good?
Like his makeup?
Yeah.
I mean, I like Oscar Isaac.
The Apocalypse is Oscar Isaac's?
Is it Isaac or Isaacs? We've wondered this before. I don't know.
Isaac's.
Oscar Isaacs?
Isaac? I think it's Isaac's.
Tweet at us and let us know if it's Isaac or Isaacs.
But
and whatever the other
that's
thing
him
I was
in the
at.
purple?
Yeah, he's Apocalypse.
Weird.
He's Mel Gibson's Apocalypto.
That guy is a chameleon.
Yeah, dude.
He's in fucking everything.
He's in everything.
He's been in movies
Poe
constantly.
Dameron, Ex Machina, Apocalypse.
But more things.
Probably some like romantic comedy. He's just like blasting them out.
Yeah.
Shooting from the hip.
How does that happen? How do people know? Because, movies take a long time to make. How do they know who's going to be hot?
Because casting directors know everybody.
But also, like, they just know. They know the formula. Like, this dude's got this thing and that thing. He's going to be popular. let's just put him in a bunch of movies. No one's gonna know who he is during the production of like 15 movies.
It's the Illuminati, man.
Yeah, and then one movie's gonna come out and he's gonna be super popular.
Yeah, I mean, theoretically, you could manufacture a celebrity, yeah.
Oscar Isaacs.
Isaac?
Isaac's Oscar is a fake celebrity.
He's very talented.
Oh,
he was,
yeah.
I mean, he was in, well, actually, it might have been, he was in Inside Llewyn Davis, which
That's not a movie that anyone besides you has heard of.
It's a Coen Brothers movie. I didn't like it, actually.
It's a Coen's Brothers movie.
That one doesn't have an S, for sure.
Coen's Brothers.
Coen's Brothers. Inside Llewyn Davis's.
I've never even heard those words in that order before.
It was an Oscar darling and then didn't get nominated for anything.
When did that come out?
Before Ex Machina, like 3 years ago, maybe 4.
I feel like I would have heard of a Coen Brother movie.
It's one of their it was one of their lighter ones, like one of their off-season ones.
Only one of the brothers.
Yeah.
In his.
It was just
time.
Joel. Put it out. It was one of Inside Llewyn Davis is a really weird movie because there are a lot of movies where there's an unlikable protagonist who's just garbage, but you still find them interesting, right? And that movie, he doesn't change and he's just a piece of garbage the whole time, and you're like, come on, man.
Oscar
Be
Isaac
interesting. Yeah, he does a great job, but he's just a vile human being. It's not like a There Will Be Blood situation where it's fascinating to watch this monster person.
Mm-hmm.
This is just quit being an asshole, dude. What's your deal? And then the movie's over.
We were talking about There Will Be Blood the other day.
You and your Tube Lord friends?
Yeah. My
real
real
associate
friends.
with me anymore, yeah.
My real friends. No, but we were talking about how it's one of those movies that you watch once and you never want to watch again. But I don't agree with that. I feel like that movie is that movie is worthy of a rewatch.
I think you watch it 3 times in your life.
Why only 3?
Because the first time in the theater, and you're like, yeah, that's sweet. That movie rules. And then a year and a half later, it's out on DVD/Blu-ray, and you're like, yeah, I remember really digging that. And then you watch it again, and you're like, yeah, his performance was really good. The movie, the story, not really there. It's a well-made movie, but you got what you came for. You've seen it again. You're like, all right, cool. And then 10 years later, you're like, let's check out There Will Be Blood again. And then you do it, and then you just don't ever watch it again after that.
But he beats that dude with a bowling pin.
Spoiler alert, yeah.
At the end.
I'm finished! But yeah, see, that movie, I like the description of that movie that they always say that it's a monster movie, because he's like Jaws. He's just evil, but it's fascinating, Whereas inside Llewyn Davis, it's just he's just a dick. Whereas A Serious Man, another Coen Brothers movie.
That one I've heard of.
Okay, you've actually heard of.
That one I've seen.
It's great. That movie is a similar thing, except the main character isn't a jerk. He's just befuddled and unsettled from his life. He's having a midlife crisis. The ending of that movie, no spoilers, is perfect. The Lobster, though, for real, The Lobster. Oh my god.
That's a current movie.
Current, right now in theaters. I think it opens wide on Friday. So today, maybe next week, go see it.
How have you seen it?
It was in LA earlier.
Oh.
Yeah, it's been out here for a week or 2. It's a magical realism nihilist deconstruction of modern romance, and it's baller, dank.
My intention every morning is to wake up at 7.
Good lord!
And then
why?
Because I like to leave here just after 8 o'clock.
What time do Tube Lords start in the morning? 9?
9.
It takes an hour to get to work?
No, it takes 10 minutes. But I like to get there early.
Try hard. That'll wear off.
No. I don't know. I used to have to work. My starting of my day used to be 7 o'clock.
He's a lifeguard. He used to be a lifeguard.
Used to be.
15 years?
16. 16
Pretty
years.
Amazing.
Had the same job for 16 years, yeah.
And you did others. I mean, you did freelance video stuff.
Yeah,
too.
but I had... That was my main income for 16 years.
I remember. And then he
But-
became a tube lord.
Then I became a tube lord.
Now he's a damn tube lord. Why'd you do this, Bender?
He likes to put his head up on the thing.
Yeah, he does. Hang on, the people need to see Bendy Boo. Bendy! I'll scoot over. Is that better? Is that better for you? You feel better? Oh, Bender.
So he gets to work in the morning, and I let him off the leash when I go in the room, and he does probably like 6 full sprint laps around the tables,
Uh-huh.
just going in circles.
And you're the only ones there at this point?
I mean, Bruce is always there before me.
Bruce
gets
is a
there.
machine.
Bruce gets there. I don't know, like 7:30 or something.
How is Brucey, baby? I miss Bruce.
I think he's good.
I haven't seen him in a long time.
And then he will settle down for like 30 minutes, and then when everyone else comes,
Freaks out again.
He freaks out again and starts spinning and jumping, and people play with him and stuff. And
so
then,
people like that he's there.
oh yeah,
That's
everybody loves him. And then
he's the best.
at like, around 10:30 or 11, I give him some food, and then he settles down. And then by like 3, he's sleeping on the couch next to me. And at 5 o'clock, he gets up and starts staring directly into my eyes, being like, "Okay, it's time to leave.
Yeah.
We need to leave now."
Is his foot better?
I think it's the carpet at work.
Like irritates it?
Yeah. Well, I think because it's like that really industrial, like super low pile carpet, you know. And
Made out of tiny plastic knives.
yeah, so I think it scratches up his feet and stuff. So I'm
You
not
got
really
a-
sure what to do about
You
it.
got a little irritation. Got a little irritation. Put him in little booties.
Yeah, I was thinking that if you should wear little shoes while he's there.
Nike probably makes some. He's got a huge wall of Nikes. It's ridiculous. Anyway, that's enough. Thanks for being here. Just the other day, I was falling apart. Now I'm only falling apart. Nothing I can do. Totally falling apart. Hey, Bender.